Vibe coding is a completely trap. Okay, I know a lot of you might agree and a lot of you will disagree. Just stay till the end, you will realize what exactly my perspective is about this thing. For those who don't know what is vibe coding, it's basically where we try to build an entire app or a website just by our natural language by speaking to the AI, where the person is not at all having any knowledge about what coding logic is going on, nothing. He's just saying AI, build this app, build this website, build this game, build this shit. Where the person is having zero knowledge about the thing. And nowadays there are tools like Bolt, Cursor, Replit. These tools are like very famous for vibe coding, and a lot of influencers, a lot of people are marketing it in a way because obviously there might be some sponsor or something for the sake of money. Like you can vibe code an entire app. They make a videos, reels, shorts, and all. But I just want to share something really real. Okay, first of all, because of these tools in 2026, a lot of paper engineers are generated who don't know exactly how to build the product. They just say AI to build it, and they don't know, like they don't have any knowledge about any logics. That's totally fine, but just stay. You will understand what I'm exactly trying to say. But there will be some cases where you need to have knowledge about logics, not to guide the AI, but to make your brain more efficient in a more creative way. Because if you know the coding, if you have the knowledge about coding knowledge, the flexibility you have in your thinking is a bit different. Who all are coders who are watching this video, they might relate to what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that you need to know the syntax of Java, the syntax of Rust. You don't need to know exact how to write the code, but if you have the logics knowledge, is more than enough. That's the important thing. See, I know most of you will disagree now. Wait for 2-3 months, another AI tool will come that will be more perfect. You don't need to have any knowledge about coding logic. Also, it will do everything. Yeah, I agree. But think it this way: 2008, 2009, you have watched the Iron Man 1 movie. What is Tony Stark? He is not a coder. He's a vibe coder. Okay, it's a fictional character. I agree, but still, he's a vibe coder, right? It just says Jarvis to do it. But if you see in Iron Man 1, the villain, the Stain, who is Ironmonger enemy, the villain, he scolds his scientist like Tony Stark had nothing but still he built the suit. The arc reactor, the cave. Why? Because he had the knowledge, understanding. So you should have that type of a knowledge, the logics knowledge. That's very important. Tony Stark, he's simply is a vibe coder. 1, 2, 3, Age of Ultron, Vision, whatever he has done, it's vibe coding. He used Vision, he used JARVIS to make everything. But the way he guided the AI tools, even in Infinity War or the next movie what came, it is Avengers Endgame. There also, what he did, he found the solution for time traveling. That solution was not suggested by his AI. We thought in that way. How that thinking will come? If you code, if you learn the logics, if you solve the complex problems, then only you will realize how to think. Okay, now you will be saying like, it's fine, you can, if you don't need to be the best prompter, AI will prompt itself. If you give the shit prompt, it will reprompt in better way. Okay, I agree, but this will make you dumber. This will literally make you dumber. Okay, so don't go into that hell or a trap like, okay, today night I will use this vibe coding tool and I will make this app and I will release and I will earn 100x money, blah blah. No man, come to reality. Okay, learn the logics. I'm not telling to code everything from the scratch. You can use AI tools to code stuff. If everyone can make the product using vibe coding, then all products will have zero value. That's not going to happen. Okay, because once you're stuck at some point, then that's very bad. Me myself, I rebranded, I vibe coded entire website of Demax dot. But there was one shit bug with the CSS. I was loading my Demax dot text in bold, and below that I was loading a Google document. It has its own styling, and the styling of Google document was overriding the titles styling. So for Gemini, I gave me like 10 to 15 solutions, but nothing worked out. But later, I figured out the solution. All I was supposed to do was the styling of the title, I pasted in the end of the code after the Google Doc is loaded. It fixed it. So these are the things which you will only understand if you know the logics. Nowadays, I rarely code. I just copy paste from Gemini, JPD, Claude AI, whatever. But the logics, you should be aware about it. Your IQ will decay like hell. You might have seen the movie Wall-E, right? The fat people, how they became in where Eva was living. You will just become dumber like that. Anyway, but you do need to have AI with whatever jobs you're doing. Then only you will be job fit. There will be high chances for hiring in the era of getting laid off. So that's it. What I wanted to share. And make sure to check my Hand AI app. App using which you can control the phone without touching the screen. The app has plus 4,000 downloads and my Hover the game. And there are other few things, games I'm building. So stay tuned. Bye bye. Tata. Have dinner and just. And the only reason I'm shooting it like this is I just wanted to try a new approach to shoot my videos because I was bored about of that light, that fan. But it's sufficient. I'm having dinner and I'm sharing my thoughts, but I'm not having chai.